Questions were being asked on the timeline for the restoration of the rail line through Odisha. Now we're learning as we speak that the Union Railways Minister has taken to Twitter to share updates on the process. He's claimed that the railway line has been made operational. He said, and I quote, "The down main line has been made fit as of 12:05 today." Remember that 46 trains have been diverted, 90 trains have been cancelled and 11 trains short terminated in the last few hours because of this accident. Let's go over to my colleague Kamalika. Kamalika, what does this mean? Does this mean that the train lines in the area are now fully functional?
No, this is the down line only. So basically, the up lines also have to be functional. So it is one thing is good that we are putting the way 24/7 the railways, the Indian Army and everybody together, they are working. So they have actually restored the down line much before. So that's a positive point, which does not mean that the trains will be flying because the upline has to be restored. All the 4 tracks has to be restored, and then only the train movement, train traffic can start. But obviously, this is also a very good, in very fast way they have done it. That's commendable. On the other hand, one thing I would like to highlight is that now the main challenge is also with the administration as far as the identification of the dead bodies are. State government has come up with photos and all, but still we are also getting in people who have who someone close has died, but they're not able to identify the body because the accident was so big and the thrush was so big. Most of the body parts are has been badly, deformed, for which it is difficult for them to identify.
Kamalika, we are reaching close to 40 hours since the incident itself took place on Friday evening. Now, we know through yesterday, multiple rescue teams have been involved on the ground. Just can you bring us an update of the situation on the ground? So the exact location where the 3 trains collided near Bahanaga Bazaar, can you tell us what the situation is there right now?
Now that coaches, but bogies have been grounded now. So that is one positive point. And also the tracks, as Ashwini Vaishnav himself has tweeted, that tracks are now falling in place. One down track line is cleared, and that is another good point. But and on the other hand, one part is the restoration of the place of occurrence. Another point is the identification of the bodies. And another point is that what happens to the injured. So as far as the body identification is concerned, it's a challenge. More than 150 bodies are not identified till now. Another question is obviously what happens to the injured. Serious injured people have been airlifted and taken to other places. But in lots of hospitals, injuries are distributed. And that's why Mansukh Mandwa, who is the health minister, he himself came, a lot of supports have been given on that front. But in people who are injured, most of the people in Bengal, people who are from Bengal, they have gone back. Some have gone back to, this Chennai also. But on ground, the Indian Air Force is also, in coordination with the state administration, is doing the sorties, airlifting as and when required. So these are the 3 arms of rescue and relief operation, and all the arms are working in one.
Okay, Kamalika, one more question for you. We heard right now from the Prime Minister, who had earlier said that whoever was responsible for the incident, they would be punished. At the same time, more than 40 hours after the incident, while we have been told that it was possibly a signalling error that led to this collision, responsibility has yet to be affixed on either an individual or a group of individuals. Can you bring us more context?
The railway minister has come up with a statement stating that it was a failure of the interlocking system. Now, who looks after it? Who is personally responsible for it? That obviously the railway inquiry is going on, and they will come out with it. But what action has to be taken? What action they take against those persons? That is to be seen. that is really to be seen, because it's a matter of life of so many people. So many people have gone. So basically, this is another concern area, obviously. And what steps the government take, that has to be seen.
Okay, Kamalika, I'm going to ask you to stay with us. Let's play out now for our audiences what it is that the Railway Minister had to say to the press earlier today. Take a look.
जो इंडिपेंडेंट बॉडी है कमिश्नर रेल सेफ्टी, उन्होंने इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया है। मेरा इस वक्त कमेंट करना ठीक नहीं होगा। कवच का इससे कोई संबंध नहीं। कल ममता जी आके बोल के गई थी, उनको जितना इस विषय के बारे में जानकारी होगी उसके हिसाब से उन्होंने कहा। ये विषय अलग है। इस विषय में पॉइंट मशीन की बात है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंटरलॉकिंग की बात है। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंटरलॉकिंग में जो चेंज किया जिसके कारण ये दुर्घटना हुई, जिसने भी किया, जिसने भी जो भी इसके कारण है वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन से निकलेगा। इसका बात जो ममता जी ने कही वो नहीं है।
बालेश्वर रेलवे एक्सीडेंट में 1000 से अधिक लोग घायल हुए हैं। उसको क्रिटिकल केयर की आवश्यकता है। कई पेशेंट को ऑपरेशन करने की आवश्यकता है। उसको तुरंत ही अच्छी ट्रीटमेंट मिले, इसलिए दिल्ली एम्स, लेडी हार्डिंग्स हॉस्पिटल, आरएमएलए हॉस्पिटल, सभी जगह से एक्सपर्ट डॉक्टर की टीम एयरफोर्स के स्पेशल प्लेन के द्वारा मॉडर्न इक्विपमेंट और मेडिसिन के साथ अभी पहुंच चुकी है। उसमें एक्सपर्ट टीम के कौन डॉक्टर कहां पर सहयोग कर सकते